Good afternoon, friends. Welcome to today's episode of Overtime. Nanasag ko. I am Connie and I am guest co-hosting for Miss Maricel today. Uh, Stay with us and listen in to our conversation with our very special guest today. Very inspiring, I'm sure, ang iyahang story na iyang i-share sa ato today. And with us, as always, is Attorney Oscar Moreno. Sir, mayang
Icon,
hapon.
may hapon, good afternoon, and good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Overtime. Overtime is a daily program, Mondays to Fridays, at about 1:30 in the afternoon for an hour, but with overtime in most cases. And I'm sure this afternoon we'll also go into overtime, especially with our very special guest, and we'll talk about his journey that brought him to, of course, the limelight. And uh, he had an accident that somehow removed that light, but still he has managed to pursue his what I would say his advocacies, no, and he's still quite busy himself and ready for many opportunities that may lie ahead. So, Con, please do the honor of introducing our special guest.
Yes, sir. Our special guest for today was born and raised in Manila. He went to school there and he finished his degree in marketing management at De La Salle University. He used to be a model, sir. He was
Mm.
a ramp and print model, and then eventually he transitioned to marketing engagements. So currently, he is with Mon Charms Achievers Foundation as a marketing assistant. So Mon Charms Achievers Foundation is engaged in mga concerts and the like.
Mhm.
So that's what's keeping him busy aside from his outdoor activities kasi sportsman din ang ating guest for today. So without further ado, let's welcome to the show Gerry Gonzalo. Hi Gerry, good afternoon and welcome to the show.
Nice to be. It's my pleasure.
Yes, Jerry. Thank you very much uh, for giving us at your time today to share your story. So, Attorney Oscar.
Yeah, Jerry, good afternoon. And yeah, I'd like to thank you for spending time with us. No, I know your uh, engagement is quite heavy, but let's talk about your journey. No, journey that gave you many opportunities and in the limelight. No, and of course. Uh, you did well, very well, uh, uh, and then you met an accident, but that did not deter you from pursuing what you wanted to do. Jerry, can we begin with how you grew up as a child? Ilan kayong magkakapatid and things like that?
I have we're four in the family, all boys. I grew up here in Manila um, with my mom kasi my dad, um, my mom was the one who brought us up, um, kaming apat. So I studied elementary in Diliman Prep School in somewhere in Marcos Highway near Batasan, Pampanga. And then I studied high school in Jose Rizal University, then college ko De La Salle University. But
Yeah, pang ilan ka, Jerry, sa four siblings?
number two attorney from the four.
Number three.
Yeah, number three.
Ah,
Ah, okay, okay. And uh, How engaged have you been sa sports when you were much younger, high school, college? You studied in La Salle, I understand, high school in Jose Rizal College. Because you're quite tall at over 6 feet. No? So, how engaged were you in sports in your younger days?
Before, attorney, I am very an outdoor person. So uh, nagbabike ako going to Tagaytay uh,
Wow.
with the group cyclist. Tapos I play volleyball, play basketball. And before my accident, siguro mga few weeks before my accident, I was part of yung team ni Goma na Dragon Boat team. So I was
Uh-huh.
part.
Mm.
So yun. So I'm very outdoor kind person, kind of a guy.
I
Ayan,
see.
ayan. And then, you met your accident. Paano nangyari yung aksidente, Jerry? If we may talk about it, please.
Okay, attorney. Since I mentioned yung Dragon Boat racing team ko, uh, during that time kasi attorney, we've been training the whole week preparing for a competition in Brunei. So, medyo rigid yung training. At the same time, since we're funding yung sarili namin, kasi yung Dragon Boat during that time is not, it's a new kind of sport na ini-introduce ni Richard Gomez. So, yung government is not funding the sport yet. So, we have to source our ticket, we have to source our uniform on our own. So, nagsusulisit kami sa gabi and yung nag-gather kami ng mga sponsors and at in the morning, nagtitrain kami. So, siguro napagod. So, on the way home after the training and yung practice, I was driving back to Antipolo. Nabangga yung attorney yung coach ko doon.
Wow.
Yeah, on the way home. After training, siguro that's on a Saturday, attorney. So, kasi ang training lang namin is Monday to Friday. Saturday,
Wow.
Sunday, dapat nasa family na. So, ayun. Pag uwi ko, mga around mga Saturday morning, madaling araw, nabangga yung sasakyan ko on the way home.
Mm.
Oh. And then, that time you were already modeling.
Yes, attorney.
How did your modeling career begin, Jerry, if I may ask?
Okay, kasi um, I have a friend who's a good friend of Frederick Peralta, the designer.
Mhm.
So, one time he was looking for a model and my friend introduced me to Frederick Peralta.
Mhm.
Then, for his fashion show. And when he saw me na doon sa show niya, he offered to be part of this modeling competition.
Uh,
Competing there, the name is Body Shots. So,
Okay.
part of that competition, and then yun. And I was, luckily, ako yung nanalo dun sa competition.
So you started kasi somebody just invited you to join a modeling competition and then it went that kumbaga they say the rest is history.
Yes, oo.
I see. And how old were you then? Nako, we're showing on the screen photos of you as a sa modeling days mo. Print advertisements yata ito, o di ba? Grabe.
Yes.
Grabe ang appeal.
I think mga 20 years old or 21 between.
So you were in your 20s. You were still in school then or you graduated na?
No, I'm still studying that time. Parang
Mm.
working as a model and at the same time studying.
Parang yung panahon ni James Dean, Jerry.
Talaga.
Yung West Side Story, mga ganon, di ba?
Yeah, parang ganun yung vibes.
Galing Pang-artista ka, I'm sure you were offered by those studios then, no? To join the cinema.
Walang nag-offer attorney kasi during that time,
Uh,
I was just starting attorney. Wala pa ako 1 year sa modeling nun nung na-aksidente ako. Siguro if hindi nangyari yung accident, probably
yeah.
in the movies also. Pero hindi ako magaling umarte, attorney.
Paano kayo nagkaibigan ni Richard Gomez?
Because of yung rowing team.
Uh,
Kasi bench team din kasi Goma na yung mga modelo, kinuha niya as players, tapos nagba-basketball kami sa mga universities. Pinopromote namin yung bench na So, ayun, nagba-basketball kami sa mga colleges together with their faculty members, ganun. Kalaban namin yung mga faculty ng school, yung San Beda, nilalaro namin yung mga Atenista, mga Ateneo na faculty. Ganon.
So parang marketing na rin. So parang connected din sa undergrad mo. Parang advertisement through sports, o di ba? With none other than or no less than Richard Gomez as your teammate, o di ba?
Tsaka yung mga katawan nila, yung rowing for instance, no? Siyempre, wide-shouldered, talagang chest up pa and all that, no? Maganda dating ang rowing is talagang very heavy sa
Upper
no
body.
waist up,
Yeah.
no?
I used to be
So
big before attorney. Ngayon lang pumayat ako kasi nagda-diet ako eh.
O di ba? Matangkad tapos yung katawan pang hindi lang pang model but pang athlete, o di ba?
But you're still young, Jerry. Nasa 60s pa, early 60s or paano?
Not too young anymore, attorney.
Wala pa nga 60.
Wala pang 60.
Wala
Yeah.
pang 60.
Yeah.
Galing. Dahil 20 ka nung, let's say, 90, that was 34 years ago. Yeah,
Yes.
so mga mid-50s.
Yeah, mid-50s.
I'm turning 57 this coming November 17. So mga few days from now, I'm a
Yeah.
year
From now, yes.
Advance happy birthday. Advance happy birthday.
Thank you.
And in spite of the loss of your vision, it has not somehow resulted to a not anymore engaging in sports activities and even other activities, Jerry, no? Tuloy pa rin.
Yeah. But I heard one of the speeches, attorney.
Oh.
And it stuck to my heart. May sinabi doon yung speaker na one of the mga PWDs din to eh. So sabi niya, when I lost my sight, I gained a vision, sabi niya. So ako naman, I'm thinking ano yun. So since I'm inclined to sports, so nag-focus ako sa sports. Luckily, I was accepted as part of the Philippine team. And yung heart ko na to be useful as a citizen, I was able to do that part na nagbigay ako ng silver medal sa SEA Games.
Wow.
So I'm very proud of that. And when every time I go home and I give my medals to my mom, and alam mo yung feeling, attorney, na
Yeah.
yung parents mo na even if my son is blind, nakakapag-contribute pa rin sa society. Yun yung nag ano sa akin talaga. Nag-push.
Yan, ang galing. At ang dami mong international competitions, Gerry, no? Ang dami. And so, siyempre, ang ensayo mo and all that, tuloy-tuloy talaga, no? At least 10 competitions, international competitions, no?
Yes,
Canada, Vietnam, Malaysia, Brazil, Thailand, Malaysia, Guangzhou, Indonesia, Myanmar. And in all of these international events where you participated, anong event yon, Gerry?
I got may mga silver medals ako sa discus. Ay hindi,
Oy,
shot put,
oo.
may bronze medal ako sa discus throw. At yung mga competition ko, attorney, Asian Games,
Oo.
tsaka ASEAN Games. Yun yung most of my competition.
Ang galing, galing. Napakahirap pa naman ng shot put and discus throw, no? Of course, given wala kang wala kang blind ka, paano, you must have practiced a lot, Gerry, and memorized yung small
Yeah.
space
Which
that you
direction
would
to
have,
throw,
no?
which direction to
Galing,
turn.
galing.
Ang mga coaches namin, attorney, mga ex national athlete din na inabsorb ng military. Mga
Oo.
AFP, mga Marines na who used to be Philippine team na nag-retire. So sila yung nagtuturo sa amin, kaya they know how to yung proper yung muscle to have muscle memory. So yung form, yung talagang, kaya it's very parang nakaka-excite na ang coach ko is talagang part of national team before. So tinuturuan kami properly lahat ng routine, para kami nagsasayaw sa amin.
Yeah, I'm just curious, Jay. Do you use like parang special equipment for your training, or just kasi I'm imagining how they will uh kasi yung na-mention mo before, your sport used to be basketball, rowing. Parang maybe you were not into discus throwing or shot put before. So syempre, na-mention mo may mga forms. So how were they able to teach you the proper forms? Were they voice commands lang and then syempre imagination kung paano, or were there special equipment that they had to use?
In my part kasi ko, I'm inclined kasi sa sports even before when I was still sighted. So yung sa side ko, since nakita ko yung form and during the time na nakakakita pa ako, so it was kinda easy for me to adapt kasi alam ko na yung routine. So itinuturo na lang sa akin ng coach ko yung mga details, mga certain details for me to be able to maximize yung throw ko, ganun. Kasi yung before nakita ko na kung paano sila bato. So kinokopya ko yon, then na lang, tinuturuan kung ano yung tamang pwesto, tamang position bago mo i-release yung implement.
Yeah, yeah. Grabe rin talaga ang dedication mo sa sports, Gerry, no? Yung commitment mo na even yun nga with that very difficult limitation, tuloy pa rin yung pag-strive mo to excel, no? And in fact, you did, no? Naging medalist ka. Wow. You have made our country proud, Gerry. Galing, galing. Congratulations dyan.
It's
No?
really an honor for me to represent my country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yun
Ang
yung
galing.
dream gold. Hindi lang nagawa.
Yeah, and hindi naman lahat nakaka-represent ng
Yeah.
bansa. So you're one of the very few privileged to do so.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, gano'n.
And sa business side, you studied marketing in college, and you've been more or less a marketing man talaga, no? Even during your modeling days, Gerry, is that correct?
During my modeling, ang focus ko lang attorney studies tsaka modeling. Wala pang marketing noong time na yun. After my accident,
Oo.
doon na ako naging engaged sa marketing. I used to work for Gourmet's Farm in Tagaytay. I did mga marketing. I represented the company sa pagbenta ng mga products nila, mga produce ng farm. So, after the accident, that's the time na nag-engage ako doon sa course ko nung college.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Must have been very difficult, Gerry, no? The accident had blinded you, and a mobility alone was very, very difficult. Ang daming problema, and you had to be uh, with somebody else, no? And to think na mag-ano ka pa, mag-marketing ka pa, no? Grabe ang ano mo, no? Grabe ang will mo to overcome the handicaps that you
Attorney,
summarize yan, Jerry.
na-experience ko, attorney, mag-deliver ako ng 2 box ng kape to our restaurant na binubuhat ko yun sa Mega Mall. 2 box ng kape. Kasi yung
Oh,
guide, hindi pwede magbuhat. So ako yung nagbubuhat. That's how determined I am na work.
oo.
So,
Kahit na blind ka, binuhat mo yung box ng kape?
kasi hindi makabuhat yung guide ko noon, babae. And she's kind of
Okay.
oh, she's
Wow.
I she's the daughter of my friend who just volunteered to drive for me.
I
Parang
see.
yung friend ko, sabi para siguro he's also educating his daughter, pero I cannot ask my guide to carry those boxes. So
Yeah.
from parking lot, binuhat ko yung box going to the restaurant on my own kasi tas gina-guide naman ako ng guide kasi yun. So ganun lang talaga, attorney. You have to
Yeah.
adjust ano yung binigay sa yung situation eh.
Yeah. And that's very admirable, your will to just continue with doing what you do despite ano yung mga limitations mo. But if it's okay to ask, um I can imagine you were still at the peak of your at the peak
Can
of
I
your life. Yes.
say something before that? Kasi I wanna try to prove something, attorney, tsaka ako kanina. Kaya ng able, I'll, I'll show them na kaya din, miski meron akong disability, para ma-accept, hindi lang ako, pati yung mga ibang blind, na if you just give this person a chance to prove himself, he would be able to do it eh. So, yun yung pinoprove ko sa company ko na, sige, bigay mo sa akin, I'll do it. I'll just
Yeah.
find to ano to I'll find my own way to deliver. Parang gano'n. Yun yung mindset
Yeah.
ko para ma-accept nila yung kamukha ko. Bigyan nila
Yeah.
ng
And yes, yes, there. That's very, very admirable kasi um before, no, when the accident happened, when you had to adjust to what happened to you were at the peak of your life. Tapos at that time, I'm sure may hindi pa like now na may mga voice commands or voice prompts. So I mean, technology, I'm sure, helped you deal with day-to-day activities. Pero nung araw, wala naman yun eh. But you still manage to prosper. You still manage to be self-sufficient. And I think that's very worthy of yung story mo is very worthy of sharing kasi it's very inspirational. But saan ka kumuha ng strength or motivation to prove to others that you can look beyond limitations. You can still do things beyond your limitations.
well, as I said a while ago, I was brought up by my mom and
Mm.
single parent, kaming apat. So ang hero ko talaga is my mom.
Oh.
Siya yung nakita ko yung talagang I grew up with her, yung hirap niya to na buhayin kami. So siguro yung blood ko and yung na-experience ko with my mom na ano ko na nadala ko.
Yeah,
Eh yung mom ko fighter eh. So ganun din dapat I have to be a fighter also.
yeah, yeah,
It's my mom. It's my mom yung hero ko, hero. And if ever you're seeing something nice about me, it's really because of my mom.
yeah. Galing, galing. Uh, is your mom still around, Jerry?
Unfortunately, she passed away 2011. Kaya yun nga.
I'm sorry. Oo.
And that's the end of my career also sa sports attorney. Parang nawalan ako ng gana, nawalan na ako ng motivation to do sports because wala na akong
Yeah,
medal na iuwi ko. Hindi ko na, kanina ko papapakita. Wala na.
yeah,
Parang
yeah.
to do sports. Natanggal na ako sa team after that.
Oo, oo. Ang excitement na that kept your fire burning was yung i-turn over mo yung medal earned mo sa yung mom.
Yeah.
Ang
Parang
galing,
wala,
galing,
although I really love representing
galing.
my country and I'm so proud pagka na nakikita ko yung mga fellow Filipino athletes na nakaka-gold.
Oo.
Napapaiyak pa nga ako pagka nakikita na pinapakita pa yung flags ng Pilipinas eh sa
Yeah,
competition.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Eh,
yeah.
yun.
Galing, galing. And ito ngayon sa marketing, Jerry, uh, saan particularly ano particularly mga produkto are you selling, are you marketing?
Right now, attorney, itong
On
foundation,
farm.
ano, um, we're producing concert, mga events, ganun. Hope-
Okay,
Hopefully this April 26, baka concert. We're preparing for that.
okay. Sunod, meron ka ring array of talents, Jerry, or uh, parang event organizing event marketing ang ginagawa ninyo.
Yes, attorney. Luckily, attorney, because of yung modeling stint ko during that time, I was able to gain friends, kamukha ni Goma, yung mga kaibigan ni Goma. So, itong
Yeah,
marketing events, it's kind of connected. So, I'm trying to reach out with my friends, my old friends, who can help me. So, parang that's the reason. Medyo ano siya, light for me kasi ngayon I'm getting it. Nagre-reach out ako sa mga kaibigan ko before who can help me with may responsibility as a marketing assistant sa events.
This is a foundation, no? Mon Charms Achievers.
Yes,
Uh, so they're primarily ano yung focus ng foundation nila?
mostly mga senior citizen at saka yung naghahanap kami Connie ng ng mga pwedeng yung medyo na neglect na mga
Sector.
institution or sector, yun yung bibigyan namin ng help. Pero yung mga well-known at saka well-supported na hindi na namin, ang focus namin is yung mga
Yeah, yeah.
masyado ng attention na walang masyado nagso-support. Doon kami magfo-focus, hanapin namin sila, and then doon namin i-donate yung proceeds ng concert.
Okay. So you do, this is like a nationwide yung coverage ng foundation.
At this point right now, I think it's hindi pa kasi we're just starting out. So ang target is Manila muna.
I see. Malaki naman yung market sa Manila din.
Sinong mga kasama mo dyan, Gerry?
Shout kagad sa dito yung event. So baka pero eventually siguro pagka naging malaki na yung production, we would be able to look for yung sa mga rin also provinces.
Yeah. Sinong mga kasama mo, Gerry, dyan sa foundation?
It's being run by yung boss ko, si Miss Liz Alindogan ko, yung actress. She's used to be an actress before. And then her husband, siya yung financier nung
Sino?
Sorry, we lost your connection a while back. So the founder is former actress Miss Alindogan ko.
Yes. And her husband.
Okay. And her husband. Yun yung sabi mo na siya yung financier ng foundation. Right.
Yeah.
And aside from being connected with Mon Charm, sir, of course, hindi nawawala ang pagka-outdoorsman and sportsman ni Gerry. Kasi hanggang ngayon, he still does trekking. He treks, he hikes. Outdoorsman talaga. And can you tell us more about this activity of yours, Jer?
Well, kasi yung friend ko, my college batchmate in De La Salle University, nag-hike siya. So in-invite niya ako to join his team of mountaineering na group. And then we started climbing mountains, and then we decided to reach out sa mga blind community na mga bata, and I have a YouTube channel wherein we took mga 9 kids to Mount Pico del Oro, in somewhere sa south of Manila. Here sa may Batangas yata yung side. Ayun, makikita nyo dun sa video na tuwan-tuwa yung mga bata na napanik nila yung summit ng mountain. Very, very encouraging to hear kids, they're so happy na na-reach nila yung summit.
Ilang hours nyo hinike yun?
We started mga around 7 a.m. Tapos we end up going back to where we came from mga around 5 p.m. So it's a whole
day.
Yeah.
Pero yes, go ahead.
Yung mga guide namin, may group kami of mountaineering who really talagang help us to to reach the summit.
Yeah. We are now showing pictures of yung pictures ng nagte-trek kayo.
Saan ba to?
Yun. This is, I think this is the one na sinabi nila sa ticket. How many times na ba kayo na naka-engage with groups of kids to go hiking with you? And when
Uh,
did this start?
with me, twice lang ako I was with them. Pero
Yeah.
they went ahead on after yung twice na I was with them, they went ahead. They went to other mountains sa I think sa may Makulot, Mount Makulot, and meron pa rin sa somewhere in north eh. So they've been hiking.
How was it? Was it very challenging? Kasi I'm sure maraming tao. Was there like one is to one yung guide and yung kailangan na i-guide? Or pwede bang isang guide lang for 3 people?
Well, may bawat blind may guide silang isang mountaineering who's an expert in hiking. So
Yeah.
they are expert in mountaineering, so yun yung mga guide ng mga bata. Tsaka ako, yun din. Yung friend ko from college, his name is Walter Ramos. He's the one guiding me most of the time. Kasi expert na rin siya eh. Nag-guide siya.
So parang very very interesting kasi na-imagine ko it's not such a very long trek kasi whole day siya. But parang challenging kasi I can imagine if you don't see where you're going, kung flat lang, challenging na nga, paakyat ka. There are lots of obstacles. So, that must have been very, very interesting. And I can imagine yung sense of fulfillment and achievement ng mga bata when they were able to reach the summit.
Alam mo ba, Connie, na may nag-invite sa akin to do Mount Apo, the tallest mountain here in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, it was a woman, a lady, who was able to climb. She's the first blind lady who was who were able to go up Apo, na-reach the summit. Her name is Angel Torres.
So babae yung first blind na naka-reach ng summit ng Mount Apo.
Yes.
Wow. Kaya pa ba to hike? Baka kaya mo pa.
To hike Mount Apo, pwede pa. Pero
Di ba? Di ba? Pero, yes, go ahead.
na lang, I'm giving honor to Angel na siya yung first blind woman na makapanik sa Mount Apo. Yung recognition
Right.
ng siya sa kanya. Kaya hindi ko na i-attempt. Angel na yun. Achievement na ni Angel yun.
Yeah. But you still do hiking once in a while then?
Lately, hindi na masyado because yung friend ko nga, yung si Walter is kind of busy with his work. So, hindi na rin kami masyado nag-hike.
Yeah. And I'm sure busy ka rin with your engagements in Mon Charms Foundation.
Yeah.
Yun.
So far, hindi pa naman. Medyo, we're just starting out eh. So 2 weeks pa hire. So, hindi pa naman. Pero, we're starting to.
Yeah. Pero still, it's a new engagement for you. And then, yun nga, kasi starting pa lang. So, parang challenges are abound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ano rin, Gerry, yung mahirap isipin, no? Totally blind ka. Kahit ano, wala kang makita, kahit shade man lang or forma man lang, no? Totally blind, and yet hindi ka na deter
Yeah.
from doing what you want to do, no? Uh, would you like to Jerry, I'm sure maraming no, uh, marami tayong maturuan or mabigyan ng guide on how to uh, pursue life in spite of that, no? Or yung iba naman siguro ibang klaseng limitation or disability, no? Pero uh, ano yan, no? Yung talagang phenomenal yung pag ano mo, no? Yung living life as normally and in fact better than a normal person, no? Normal person wala yung mountain trekking na yan, no? And yet in your case ginagawa mo yan. How would you advise other people, Jerry?
Okay. Siguro, attorney, it's consideration natin na during our time when we're still kids, we engage with people, friends. So yung na-encounter ko before with people, ah nagiging matapang. Pero lately nakikita ko, napapanood ko yung mga news, attorney, kasi yung mga bata, iniwan lang ng girlfriend, tumatalo na sa Mega Mall eh. Yun, so bakit ganun? So siguro kasi they don't, before we used to sa streets, we used to hang around with friends. So I think may generate, tsaka yung technology is very advanced na now eh. So before, alam mo yun, attorney, siguro it depends also na yung generation ko is engaging sa mga tao, nakakapag-relate ako nakikita ko yung buhay ng kapitbahay ko, pagka nakikipaglaro ako sa mga kaibigan ko. Eh ngayon, yung mga bata nakakulong sa kwarto na hindi sila nag-engage. So pag kami konting problema, akala nila sobrang bigat na ng problema. Hindi nila nakikita yung ibang problema na na-encounter mo during the time na nakikipaglaro ka.
Yeah.
Ngayon, iba eh. So, well, masasabi ko lang is, siguro, it's also the person who's really, you really have to be, uh, it depends on the person.
Resilient.
Depends on the
Yeah.
if you really want to move forward, ganun. Pero if
Yeah.
nakain ka na ng sitwasyon mo and nagsumuko ka na, yun,
Yeah.
hindi ko ma-advisean yung mga, kasi napanood ko napapakinggan ko sa news, yung mga minor na nangyayari sa mga bata, yun kagad ang solution nila. Which is hindi ko maisip na ganun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it depends on the person yata, attorney, talaga.
Yeah. Saka no, maganda yung tip mo dahil you grew up as normally as any other guy did, no? Or could. And yun, although I'm older than you, no? Pero nung araw kasi pwede ka pang maglaro sa daan eh. Ngayon wala na. wala nang daan, no? Hindi na pwede. Unlike before, no? And then, of course, sa eskwelahan, ang dami mong pwedeng gawin, no? Lalo na sa Jose Rizal College and LaSalle, siyempre, mga sports events, nakakasali ka. And ang isa rin na ko, Jerry, yung strength ng character ng mami mo.
Yeah.
No? Malaki ang ano mo kanina doon sa strength ng character ng mommy mo, no? Doon mo nakuha sa kanya. And magandang ano, no? Uh, I'm sure marami kang mga lessons that you can teach, no? Lalo na ngayon, tama yung observation mo, mga bata ngayon, maliit na bagay lang, nadidismaya na, uh, ang mental stability ng mga bata ngayon, medyo need something to be strengthened, no?
Yes.
That's why they need to listen to people like you, no?
Yes,
Na
definitely.
talagang yung mental strength, yung fortitude, mental toughness, no? Never giving up. Galing, Jerry. Uh, Sana ano, no, yung ano ko yung interview mo kay Babaw, Julius Babaw. I'm sure marami kang mga ano niyan, maraming lessons that you can impart, no? Your story is something that it's a unique story, no? Sa atin nga yung byline natin ngayon, which was crafted by magaling yung ano namin yung gumagawa diyan. Ang title niya, Jerry, is you might want to know, Beyond Sight, Embracing Life with Gratitude. No, ang
Yeah,
ganda ng ano, no,
yeah,
message sa byline natin. Beyond Sight,
Ganda.
Embracing Life with Gratitude. And
It's
if
nice.
I may add, embracing life with gratitude and courage.
yeah,
Courage dahil kung if you are somebody with a weak heart, medyo mahihirapan. One would easily give up and bahala na kung anong mangyayari, no? Pero sa iyo hindi eh. Lumalaban
yeah,
ka, and that's something that we are all very proud na nakilala ka namin, and sana ma-share mo pa yan. So maganda yung idea na lumabas ka sa mga shows
yeah.
para ma-share mo through acting yung lessons that you have learned over the years, no? Maraming mapupulot yan yung ating mga kababayan, Jerry.
Yes, attorney. Sabi nga nila, attorney, the only easy day was yesterday.
Ang galing naman. Yeah.
Yeah. Na-mention mo, Jerry,
Kaya,
yes, go ahead.
pag na-survive mo yung kahapon, masusurvive mo rin yung the next day.
Yeah.
That's true. But na-mention mo kanina na your one of your motivation or your prime motivation was your mom. Kaya kasi nakita mo through her example na she was a fighter. She really did everything that she could, not just to survive, but to raise four kids, four boys. And I'm sure you all turned out very well. But I'm sure meron ding mga frustrations and may mga roadblocks that came along your way. Maybe you can share paano mo na-overcome yung mga obstacles na yon, especially when you were transitioning from being sighted to non-sighted. Paano mo hinandle yung mga frustrations mo? Paano mo tinatagan yung loob mo aside from your motivation coming from the examples of your mom?
Kasi nung time na hindi pa ako na-aksidente, I'm very independent eh. Ito yung sinabi ko nga sa interview ni kay Julius na college ko, kaya ako pumasok sa modeling because I want to help my mom sa tuition fee. So I want to, kasi mahal yung tuition fee sa Lasal eh. So kailangan tulungan ni nanay ko. So that's why I entered in sa modeling. So modeling, working. So yung very independent attitude ko, nung na-blind ako, nawala lahat yun eh. Parang naging dependent, as in, minsan pag lumabas na ako ng bahay, hindi ko na magawa kasi yun yung mga frustration ko na hindi na, na hindi ko na kailangan kong i-overcome. Pero
Yeah.
mindset na naman na
Yeah.
sabi ko na why will I dwell dun sa 90% na hindi ko na kaya gawin? Meron pa naman akong 10% na kaya kong gawin, hindi magfo-focus ako doon sa 10%. I-ignore
Yeah.
ko yung 10%. So yung nakita ko doon sa 10% na yun, kaya ko palang maging athlete because of yung nag-focus ako doon sa 10%, nagbukas yung opportunity as a Paralympic para and doon ko nag-focus. Natutuwa ako aside from me, I was
Yeah.
able nga to represent the country. So
Yeah.
I was also able to work for a certain company. So
Yeah.
doon lang, just a matter of talagang self-determination to mindset. Although
Determination.
it's not easy, pero you just have to work on it on your own. Hindi pwede ibang tao yung you have to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Medyo nawawala ka, Gerry.
Yeah.
Pero anyway, Gerry, isa pang area where I'm sure you can really help elevate the uh, uh, the situation or in many cases yung mga drug dependents, no? Mga drug dependents, kung pwede mong then I'm sure given the chance to talk to them, marami kang maano, no, marami kang ma-awaken, mabigyan mo ng vision, mabigyan mo ng eyesight,
How ironic.
mabigyan mo ng eyesight
Yeah.
yung
Yeah.
yung mga kaibigan natin
Yeah.
na medyo who may have been blinded by the dangerous drugs, no? Magandang ano yan, Gerry, no, na talking to them, sharing your experiences, these people who are walang mga limitations, handicaps
Yeah.
physically, but
Yeah.
blinded by their situation, may be awakened and given hope and inspiration.
Yeah.
Ano yan, Gerry? I'm sure marami kang matutulungan dyan.
I'm willing to do it, attorney, as long as may mag-invite and I'm willing to
Yeah.
help. I'm willing to help as long as I can help. I will do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Malaki, ano yan. I'm sure may, ano yan. Yung mga ano kasi, yung mga inspiring stories kasi are really worth sharing and propagating, if you will,
Yeah.
no? Maganda. And dito sa iyo, it's genuine, no? It's genuine. In fact, if I may ask our staff here, well, we have a few minutes left, Gerry. If they could show your pictures as a model, no? Dahil ano talaga, no? Ang impression ko kanina, James Dean in a Lou Salvador Jr. And mas sikat ka pa kay Richard Gomez dito, Gerry. With all due respect, no? Ang ganda ng mga ano mo, no? And you're 6-footer ka, 6'1", I understand, no?
Yes,
Kaya ang ganda ng katawan mo, ang ganda ng looks, talagang ano, if I may say the word, nakakabakla eh.
O, di ba? Sabi ko nga, may appeal.
Oo,
But
oo.
I think yung isang kung mamaya may takeaway si Attorney Oscar Mayon, ako meron din ako takeaway ngayon. I think despite the well, sabi mo naman kanina, Gerry, na bago ka pa lang, you were just a year into modeling. But 'di ba, minsan may mga lifestyle that will really change your mindset, that will really somehow change your character. But it did not do that for you. Parang you remained humble, you remained down to earth. And I think that's one of the things that really carried you despite yung mga challenges, yung mga nangyari sa buhay mo. Yun talaga yung nag-ground sa'yo and enabled you to survive and transcend even your limitations.
I
So
also got
that's very, very admirable. Yes, go ahead.
I also got that from my mom, yung being humble. My mom is
Yeah,
very humble.
yeah, yeah.
Grabe talaga yung
And
impact ng
ano siya,
parents niya.
intercon. That time, Gerry, to be part of management sa intercon was talagang something, no? Mabigat yan. Dahil ang intercon is very, very selective sa kanilang mga managers. Siguro baka may marami pa tayong pictures dito. Let's show them, no? Dahil
Yeah.
ano,
Sana may pictures tayo nung
ipakita natin.
sa SEA Games niya.
Oo.
If we have those, we can share. Yung isa lang yung nasa track. There was we showed a picture I think kanina na you were on the track. So akala ko kasi itong time na this one was taken when you were still sighted. Hindi pala. You were already competing in Paralympics or yung sa IBSA, International Blind Sports Association na competition. So, wow, grabe. Even with
In-
that, so ito yung we're showing a picture of you on the track and may
Hindi
kasama ka. So this is your guide.
hindi ito sa Pilipinas eh. This is abroad. Hindi ito sa Pilipinas. Must have been one of your international competitions.
Yeah.
Canada, attorney, yung International Blind Sports Association competition is in Quebec, Canada.
Quebec, oo.
And you also went to a competition in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Yeah, ano rin yan? International Blind Sports, rin.
Okay, yeah. Wow.
Pakita pa natin yung mga pictures. No?
Yung guide mo is also very, very healthy kasi dapat kasama kanya na nag-jog.
Miss Connie, ano yan eh, mga AFP retired athlete na built pa rin.
Okay, I see.
Wala na tayong pictures. Wala na.
So hindi lang pala yun guide but also parang coach na rin.
At the same time,
Kasi
yes.
retired. Yeah, right. So fit na fit pa talaga pala.
Yeah. Gerry, sisinyas na si Shine na overtime na tayo.
Title
Yeah.
ng show natin, di ba, attorney?
Yes.
Yeah. Siguro medyo ano ang ating signal. If I can ask you for your parting message, no? Imagine na ang message mo is for everyone of all ages, no? Who may think na no? Life is unfair. Life is not giving them opportunities and chances and so on, no? What, Gerry, is your message to them?
Okay, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. You just have to think that this year now eventually you would be able to conquer or solve whatever problem that you have right now. Kasi mindset ko is pag may problema, meron naman solusyon yan eh. So pag hindi
Yeah.
Yeah.
kukuha yung solusyon, you just have to try to solve your problem. Pero eventually, up with a solution. So you never give up. You just have to move forward.
Yeah. Yeah. Galing.
Saka
Galing.
Yeah. Yeah.
fashion show na gagawin sa November 30. Baka you might want to witness that also. And US camp after doing yung unplugged show ni Mr. Julius Babaw, someone called me, got me as a parang image model ng Borrowed Life apparel
Uh,
from the US. So we're gonna go
Wow.
to have a fashion show this November 30 sa Fashion Week sa Mall of Asia. Ayun.
Galing. Galing.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Busy pa
Congratulations.
rin. Yeah. Ikaw naman, attorney, ano yung
Yeah,
takeaway
yeah.
mo for this episode?
Yeah, Jerry, at the end of every episode, my role is to give my takeaway, no?
Okay.
Anong takeaway ko dito? Maraming salamat for accepting our invitation, no? Ang pinaka-importante ko na takeaway is yung parting message mo, no? There is always a light at the end of the tunnel, no? And especially coming from somebody who is blinded, no? Uh, ano talaga, ano ako, no? Hanga ako, Jerry, sa positivity mo, sa ano mo, no? Yung outlook mo sa buhay, no?
Yeah.
Na because of what as you've said earlier, you grew up as normally as can be, and marami ring mga challenges when you grew up, no, as you grew up, and sa awa ng Diyos, you prevailed, you made it, no. Yung successes mo in life had made you stronger, a lot stronger, Jerry, na even if uh, na ano ka, no, na disgrasya ka and you lost your sight, uh, tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung hindi nawala yung I don't want to use the word struggle, no? I guess the better term for that is you lived the life that you have, no? You're living your life.
Yeah.
And kaya ano talaga, it's really very inspiring. And I'm sure marami ka pang may inspire, Jerry, no? Marami pa. Stories like yours will always reverberate, no, not only dito sa ating bansa but even outside, no, dahil these are stories that where people realize na we should never give up.
Yeah.
Salamat, Jerry, and good luck to you. Good luck to your new modeling career. You are now a model of a ano ba yung
Apparel company, Borrowed
yeah,
Life.
borrowed life.
Oh.
Borrowed life. Galing, Jerry. Good
Yeah.
luck, and I'm so glad to have met
Thank
you.
you. Honor
Thank
to be
you.
show.
Yes, Jerry, thank you so much for spending time with us this afternoon, for opening our eyes sa ano pa yung possibilities ng mundo ng ng life, and for sharing your story. It's such a heartwarming conversation with you this afternoon. And if you guys want to rewatch the show, you can do so here on our Facebook account, or you can check us out on YouTube and TikTok. And check out also yung Facebook account ni Jerry, so you can follow his stories and his adventures. And tomorrow, don't forget, tomorrow evening, meron tayong radio show. Mag-bisaya ko din, hindi ko bisaya. Natin radio show na i-air din higapon over on DXCC, ang long-standing na radio show ni Atty. Oscar Moreno. And on Saturday, don't forget to catch our Barkadings and Barkababes over on Strong Radio, and naka-stream po na siya with Atty. Oscar Moreno and Kagawad Aimee Moreno. That's it for us today. Gerry, thank you so much and good luck in your upcoming activities. Attorney Oscar Moreno, thank you very much, sir. O gamping sa imong mga lakaw-lakaw, diha sa kilid-kilid. And we will all see you again tomorrow. Thank you, Gerry.